Grand Rising, y'all. So I know a lot of people are having conversations about the image above. As a fellow Venusian and a Libra, such as Doja Cat, I'm a Libra as well. Um, we go through a process that's called the subconscious feminine energy. And many terminologies are different ways of explaining it. It's the dark feminine energy that's inside of you. It's the energy in you that make you less wanting to be typical or follow structure. Like it's like kind of like this inner rebellious child that comes out of you again. A lot of times when you're going through your, teenagehood, you started to, rebel and dress a certain way and express yourself a certain way and stay out late and date the guy that everyone said you shouldn't date and, maybe smoke a cigarette, start doing weed, coke, whatever the situation is. I do not condone those things, by the way. So, as you go deeper into this situation, you start to understand that a lot of individuals are going through what we call another phase of spiritual awakening. Doja, my Venusian sister, is going through another spiritual awakening, where this side of things is more so the dark feminine energy that finds you. It happened to me 2 years ago. After a few events that occurred in my previous relationship, I found that dark feminine energy, and it's very comforting and it's very empowering and it's very strong. A lot of people are experiencing this energy and don't know why. Like I just one day I just said no. One day I just started dressing a certain way. One day I just stopped caring about what people think. One day I just started being as creative as I can be. One day, it's just an energy that hits you out of nowhere. A lot of times when we go through this particular experience, we are now starting to find that we have been living in a system and now we just broke it. Doja is basically experiencing that experience. She's expressing it, shaving the head, the different artistic looks that she do. Her alter ego is Scarlet. I looked up Scarlet, and it is linked to a few other daemons and stuff like that. If you know, you know. But my dark feminine energy was called the Dark Phoenix. That's what was represented to me. That's when I started being submissive. That's when I started being so hopelessly romantic. I started to say fucking no and set rules for myself. A lot of times when you are going through that particular energy, some people do not like that you are going through that energy. Some people don't like that you're setting rules and boundaries for yourself and you're going outside of the norm and you're not falling into like, systematic depressions or systematic systems where you cannot thrive at the rate that you want to. So you go deeper into who you are and you start to find out like, oh shoot, I wasn't living. But now I feel like I'm living. Now I'm, dressing in my black gear and smearing my lipstick and, going and having, my experiences and being fun and not thinking too much about things. A lot of y'all went through this dark feminine energy phase or experience, I should say, and many times in your life. You just didn't know the terminology for it. So we're not going to say that in retrospective that it's a demonic force or whatever the situation is. I would say more so she just going through her subconscious self, and that self does not want to please no one at this point in her life or career. The Venusian in her, which is the characteristics of the planet Venus, is saying, bitch, do you. And even the homage to Carrie when Carrie finally just started doing her and stopped living for her mother and stopped trying to please her, high school friends and stuff like that. And then they poured a pig blood on her and all that stuff like that. And now Carrie is, burning the kids up and breaking their little legs with the twitch of her eye. So, in hindsight, because I don't want to make this too long, we have to start looking at things from a universal perspective. Why it's happening, when should it be happening, and what is the astrological connection to it? Because the numbers that we call the years of being alive, they all have a symbolic meaning to what's going to represent or present itself in our conscious, our self, our unconscious self as well, our subconscious self. So I don't think she is a demon or anything of that manner. I think she's just expressing her dark feminine energy, and it's making people that associate everything Christian based so very, oh my, is she selling her soul? Is she? No. This woman is basically just going inside out, and something happened that made her want to live for herself and not please. And being in the industry, that's what it does. You want to start making the music that you want. You want to start doing the things that you want to do. Everything is not based in demonic energy. Now, this realm is demonic, yes. Study the tree of life. Study the opposite of the tree of life. Study, many different things. Even the reason why I named my album The Clip Off is because we are in a physical realm. We are dealing with the physicality, the love, the sex, the rock and roll, the drugs, and all these different things. So everything here is physical. Everything here is heavy. You feel me? But comment y'all questions and y'all opinions below. And let me know how y'all feeling about this. Have y'all seen the new video for Attention by Doja Cat? How do you feel about the song? I personally love it. I love the video. I love how Libras, as a fellow Libra, I love how we can capture creativity in so many different ways that make you think. And also go check out my new commercial that is on YouTube and on my TikTok page for my new album that's coming in a few months, which is called The Clip Off. See ya in my next vid. Bye.